You know niggas whole life grew up on that trap and shit. Everybody fucked up, so you couldn't ask for shit. But you know it's out there, homie, it's a bag to get you crazy if you think that I'm dependent on some rap and shit. I've been trying to tell y'all, you don't know the half of it. Niggas shooting with the same finger that he ratting with. Rolling through the city with a pretty little ratchet bitch. She gon' miss this jet, cause she always talking back and shit. Homies on the north side, I be trading ratchets with. Heard the nigga told, that's a body that we had.
What's going on, y'all? Cutty from Cutty TV. Y'all know my voice. I got the pleasure to sit down with the pure hustler himself, Reese Bangem.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yo.
It's a pleasure to be here.
We've been waiting to do this for about a couple of years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Man. It's been a while. It's all about patience. You know, they say timing is everything.
That's right, though.
So, you know, this should be a good one.
It definitely will be. So, look, I think I want to start new and go old. We've been waiting for the Pure Hustle tape for, shit, since I've known you. Since I heard the song. So,
yeah. It's definitely been a while. Well, I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? You know, I was doing other work, so I ain't gonna make it seem like I was just prepping the tape, but it definitely been a while. Y'all was waiting. And I know, you know, people don't care about the behind the scenes stuff.
For sure, for sure.
They just want the music, baby.
So, do you think that it was worth the wait?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And the reason why I say it was worth the wait, for the people, you know, I'm getting the feedback, but I just think for me it was worth the wait because, you know, in that process of building and not just putting the music out, I learned so much and I was able to understand things outside of the music. So now when I dropped, I'm kind of like, you know, I'm in a comfortable space as far as like marketing and reach, you know what I mean? Right. So I could have been dropped the tape, it been done, but I just didn't think I was ready because I didn't want to drop it like my last tape and the tape I did before that. You know, I wanted to learn a little bit more. So that's really what the holdup was. So yeah, it was well worth the wait because I learned some things and now I'm ready and I'm ready. I dropped it.
For sure.
I'm confident in this one. I think this is gonna be the one. And I think the people, you know, it been out for what we on. Which is the second? I dropped it on the 29th, so we like 40 hours in.
Yeah, we like 48 hours in.
Crazy feedback for it to be 2 days, you know what I mean?
14. And like, so you did the tape with most of the people that you work with a whole lot. So how is that feeling, knowing that the best piece of work that you put out, you did with the people that you've been working with for years? It feel good. Loyalty. It's just more like, you know, instead of running to go try to get this type of name or pay for that type of beat, you know, which could have been done. I just stuck with the guns with the people that I've been grinding with. So, you know, like the Kenneth Muse, that's like second nature. You feel me? That's like home. I go there, I record all day with him. He like my bro. We text each other on the, yo, you good? Shit, just regular shit. So to get with Ken and jump into artistry and make music and beats and all that, it really ain't no pressure. It's just like, yo, it might be, I don't want that one. I'm down with Rel. I met Rel through Ken, so me and Rel got a different type of relationship because, you know, I locked in with Rel. So like when I met Rel, I locked in with him. Like I got with Rel, he came down to studios. We you know, several beats. Like I'm talking about, I still got beats till today that I didn't do that I got from Rel because I had so many, you know what I mean? Right. So if you look at Pure Hustler, Rel all over that joint. It's like here and there you hear the other, you know what I mean? It's like, that's a lot of Rel in this joint because this the tape I really, when I was locked in with him. So a lot of the music, I just kept it. It was like, I didn't think like, oh, I'm oversaturating with Rel because he just so dope. Like he could make a slow joint, a fast joint, and whatever type of joint you need. So I just was like, all right, well, you know, I'm gonna just lock in with Rel. And plus the music come out good. It's like a chemistry there. I mean, kind of like how when Meek was catching his wave and he did his little Jalil Beats run. You feel me? I was just about to say,
it was like
Meek
that.
and Jalil
like
did
I
it.
got with Rel and it was just like everything was it was just chemistry there, you know what I mean? Swaggy, shout out to Swaggiano. That intro is just, whew. Man, I got that beat from Swag going to another session. They was down 9th Street. They had a studio down 9th and Dolphin. So I went down there for a whole different reason. You know, we all kick it. Shout out to D Jones and a couple other guys that be down there. I was down there with them. And my bad, Swag like, yo, Reese, I got a beat I was thinking about. I was thinking about you. I made this beat for you.
Right.
When I was making this beat, I was thinking about you. So, you know, like, being an artist, you like, yeah, where that's at?
Right. So there's a bunch of people in there and they doing another session. So he like, yo, I'm gonna play it for you before you leave. So a little bit of time go by. Now I'm ready to leave. So I'm like, so hey, what's up? You gonna play that beat? So he made everybody else wait. Like, all right, hold on. Cause I'm ready to leave. And he like, all right. He pressed play and that shit was crazy. But it wasn't finished. Right. So he played it for me. And I'm like, what the fuck more you gotta do to it? Like, I need that. Right. I need that right now. I need that like right now. He like, bro, let me finish and I got you. I'm like, Swag, please, man. Like, he like, I made it for you. I ain't giving it to nobody. Right. And, you know, he just was a man of his word. Told me to download some shit that nobody ever told me to download. It sounds like Swaggy. Some type of file and it was there. Right. So I was like, all right. I'll take it. And I still got that shit. Only person I communicate with that through is Swag. He the only one. It's some type of file shit. He like it's easy to send beats to you. So I downloaded it and I went in there and that beat damn sure was in there and it was history. It was like it was crazy. So I did that. Then Monty and Swag got a relationship. So being with Swag, getting beats from him, and that wasn't the first beat I got from Swag. That's just the first beat. That's the first music I put out from Swag. I got other songs that Swag produced. I just nobody there had never hear them. Right. And then Monty, same thing. He sent me a little pack, and I came up with the off rip song, and it was just dope. It was like a studio. It was a studio vibe that told me that record was ready. Right. It just was like when I did it, everybody that was around there was just like, "Yo, that joint crazy. Like you gotta put that joint crazy." So I'm like, all right. Normally I want to sit on stuff. I want to hold stuff. So I'm like, all right. I'm gonna put that one out. Feedback was good. I said, all right, I'm gonna just drag it on over to the tape because I know I'm trying to really push this tape out there. So I just, you know what I mean, took a single that was doing all right and put it on the tape. It wasn't even originally supposed to go on there. Right. So Monty made the cut because it just was a dope-ass beat and it came out to be a dope-ass record. And shout out to Monty for that off-rip track. Balance out the album. Factory. Heavy.
So it's been years inside of the making. I know that there's a behind-the-scenes story that the fans don't know, that if they knew, it would make them a little bit more drawn to the album itself. So is there something that you could tell us that behind the scenes that'll make the fans just appreciate the album just a little bit more?
I should say like, I went in the studio for 10 months. Kenneth Muse, the person I'm talking about, he told me it was a year. He the engineer. Okay. I went to the studio for somewhere in between 10 months to a year, every day from Monday to Friday for 8 hours. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's how this whole Pure Hustler body of work got done. Right. Because all of these records was records that I was creating during that period of me locking in every day for 8 hours. So if you can appreciate anything about that tape, appreciate the work I put in, appreciate them hours. Right. I spent 40 hours a week in there like some of y'all go to work for 40 hours a week. You know what I mean? I was in there every day, Monday to Friday, and then I took off Saturday and Sunday, and I got a little homie, shout out to little E-Matic, Ego Cruz, shall I say, you know what I mean? Different right now. He was E-Matic then, though. That's how long I knew him. So he was there firsthand. Like, he was right there with me when we was going to that studio. I had to pick him up, and then we go to Ken's joint. Every time I got my son with me, he riding a bike out there in Ken lot. He had a little electric, little dirt bike joint, and I had to bring him with me. And I'd be like, all right, well, just bring your bike then, because I had like a Cadillac truck type joint, so he could put his bike in, go get E, and that was like an everyday process for me from Monday to Friday. So it's like, I could tell you any story about a behind the scenes, but what's more than telling you the work that I put in?
Yeah, because that's what the people
to create this. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, I was in there for 40 hours a week, so that tape didn't just happen. Like, that's why it took so much time. It was so well thought out. You know what I mean? Right. And, that's one story. Then you got things like, just like, I was in process and making music and, I was making records for the tape, and then my brother came in the studio and told me my little brother passed away. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It took, like, time off from the studio. Like, had me in a whole different space. Then I had to, like, lock myself back in to like, this is really what I want. Right. So it's like, damn, I know I'm going through something. I just can't, you know what I mean? If my little brother was one of my biggest fans with rap. So it's like, I can hear him like, bro, go get it. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Don't let this bring you down. Let this keep you up. You know what I'm saying? But most important, man, if there's anything I would want you to, know to make you want to go really listen to this tape is just like, the time, the hours, and everything that I put into the tape. I didn't just go ahead and make a tape and just put it out and give it to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I really put real time and hours to creating what I came up with.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's even a storyline. Like, we can listen to it and I can tell you 1, 2, 3, all the way to 14 why these records is there and why I put them on the album that I titled Pure Hustler. Because all of those records is equivalent to a hustler.
Yeah.
You just got to listen and know. You know what I mean? And nigga might be like, oh, well, you got Karma on there. Well, hustlers got feelings.
Shit. Yeah, that's
hustlers
shit.
got feelings too.
And it's perfect
because it balanced out my tape.
Yeah.
It's just, if you listen to all those, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how I just, you know what I mean? The story behind it is the hours and the work, man.
Yeah.
Like the work and the hours and everything that I put into that tape. That'd be why I look at somebody like, yo, you should go listen to that.
Right. So you're giving the world another piece of Reese Bangem.
Right.
With this album, seeing everything that you put behind it, what do you want them to take away the most? And just hearing it from you directly, besides like the work that you put in, the hours and all that, but like, again, from the Heating Up, Volume 1, when they first, you know what I mean, was paying attention to now, like, what do you want them to take?
That I'm really just on some, I'm like on some real life taking control of everything that I'm doing. In certain records, I say little things, and I'm just hoping that people could read between the lines of what I'm saying and really grasp what I'm saying and pay attention to the movement. Like, everything that I'm doing is just trying to show the naked eye that it could be done. Like, you could do it yourself. You don't really have to go out here and build a movement or a platform and sell it or get rid of your shit. Like, trust your process. You know what I mean? And that's really what I want people to get from the whole album, because even down to how I'm giving it to you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't go get it on Tidal or you can't go listen to it on Spotify. So what I want you to get out of that message is that he created his own platform, his own website, put this music on there to stream, and he betting on himself.
Yeah.
So just before you ever even listen to it, that's what I want you to get out of it from how I'm giving it to you. You know what I mean? I want people to just get that, to just know, like, yo, Reese Bangem, Pure Hustle, all of this stuff is pure. It's just, it's coming from the heart. And, you know what I mean? That's really what I would want people to get from, like, my whole movement and outside of the hours and all that. You know what I mean? Because now I want you to pay attention and just see what I'm doing. And, you know what I mean? Everybody can't do it. I know it ain't. But if you pay attention and you just follow steps, then you can make it happen. Because I ain't nobody special. I'm just somebody that thought outside the box. And now I'm betting on it. I'm taking every chance that I can.
Right.